Hey, boys and girls, for your speech and language lesson today, we are going to be looking at some pictures that I made of springtime scenes. And so what we're going to do is look really closely at the pictures, and then I'm going to be asking you some questions about the things you see in the pictures and where you might find the things in the picture that I want you to focus on and pay attention to. All right, so let's get started. Okay, boys and girls, here is the first picture we're going to look at. So I want you to take a minute and look all over the picture and try to think about the names of everything that you see. Okay, so let's get started. I see something yellow that we have up in the sky. What do we call that? Sun. You're right. That is the sun. The sun comes out in the daytime and it gives us light and it helps warm the planet so that it keeps the air a little bit warmer. I see something purple that grows out of the ground. Can you find it? You're right. It's the purple flowers. Let's take a closer look at those flowers. Those are called crocus flowers, which are the first flowers of spring. And they are, where are those flowers? You're right, they're over by the tree. You could also say that they are under the tree. Let's take a look at the tree. Does the tree have a lot of leaves on it? No, the leaves are just starting to grow, so they're very small. But I do see some other things in the tree. What do you see in the tree? Did you see a bird in the tree? Where is that bird? Is the bird at the top of the tree or at the bottom of the tree? You're right, the bird is at the top of the tree. So the bird is at the top and the flowers are at the bottom. Let's take a look at that bird. That bird has a red belly, and red belly birds, we call them robins. So you might see robins outside by your house or your apartment, and those are lots of birds we have around where we live are robins. There is one more thing in that tree that I want you to find. Can you find it? Very good. You found the nest. The nest. Who lives in a nest? The bird does. The robin lives in that nest. And what did she put in that nest? I see 3 blue things right there. Those are eggs. Very good. Those are the robin's eggs. So in a few weeks, some baby birds will hatch out of those eggs and we'll have more birds to look at in our picture. Let's look at our next picture. Look at this one. Wow, I see lots of things in this picture. Can you find a little house in this picture? What is that hanging on the house? It's white and it's right above the door. It's a bone. I wonder who lives in this house? Does the girl live in the house? No. Does the boy live in the house? No. Does the dog live in that house? Yes, that is a doghouse. And what is on top of the doghouse? It's a bird. Do we remember the name of that bird? Oh, I hope you said robin. That has 2 syllables or 2 beats to it. So make sure your mouth opens big 2 times to say robin. So we know that this dog lives in the doghouse. And it looks like there are 2 kids out in the yard playing. I see a girl there. She's wearing a pink dress. What is that she's holding in her hand? You're right, it's a flower. That flower is called a daisy with a yellow center and the white petals. Hmm, who do you think gave her that flower? Yeah, the boy did. Look at the boy. He is sitting down by all the flowers. He must have picked one and given it to the girl. Good job. Let's look at another picture. What animal do we see here? Yeah, those are ducks. I see one mama duck. She is big. How many baby ducks do you see? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. 3 baby ducks. How many baby ducks did you see? 3. Where are those baby ducks? Are they in front of the mama or behind the mama? They are behind the mama duck. 3 baby ducks are walking behind the mama duck. Let's look at another picture. Wow, what do we see here? That's right. We see 2 trees. Let's count them. 1, 2. 2 trees. And I see a little girl in the picture. She's holding a flower pot. Where is the girl? Is she in front of the trees or in the middle of the trees? You're right. She's in the middle. Another way to say that is in between. She is standing in between the 2 trees. Let's look at another picture. What do you see here? You're right. That's a rainbow and a cloud. Let's practice that word rainbow. It's got 2 syllables to it, so I want your mouth to open big 2 times. Rainbow. Good job. And then our other thing that we see is the cloud. Do we think that rainbow is in front of the cloud or behind the cloud? Well, I notice that I can see a lot of the rainbow, but some of it is hidden behind the cloud. So if you can see some of it, but some of it is hidden, that means it is behind. So the rainbow is behind the cloud. Say it with me. The rainbow is behind the cloud. Oh, look at our next picture. Oh my, what's the weather like in this picture? You're right, it's raining. Oh, and what animal do we see now in this picture? There's our birds again. 2 birds, and I see that they have red bellies, so they are robins. 2 robins. What are they doing? They are playing in a puddle. Very good. The rain is coming down, and when it piles up into a puddle, sometimes the birds come along and play in it. Looks like our weather is the same in this picture. What's the weather like in this picture? It is raining. Very good. And I see a little girl. She's carrying something that keeps her dry in the rain. What is she carrying? You're right. It's an umbrella. All right, let's count out the beats to that word. Umbrella. I want you to have 3 fingers out when you practice it. Ready? Umbrella. So your mouth has to move big 3 times. She is carrying that umbrella to keep her dry from the rain. Here's our next picture. What do you see? I see a tree. And I also see a girl, and I see something in the tree. What is that stuck in the tree? Yeah, it's a kite. That kite is stuck in the tree. The girl must have been flying a kite, and it must have blown away from her hands and got caught in the tree. Where is the kite? In the tree. Very good. And that is our last picture for our springtime pictures for today. I hope you had a good job or a good time talking about the things that you see in the springtime. And what I want you to do is pay attention when you go on walks with mom and dad or grandma and grandpa to see what different things you see outside in the spring.